Oh, you mean technology?
Oh yeah. Technology.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so this
Yes.
is yeah, this is like where kids that are growing up, they're not like of age yet. They're not like required to fast, but parents, want to introduce fasting to their kids early, so they fast until noon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ramadan Radio. My name is Ömer, and today we're gonna be talking about Ramadan during the winter time versus Ramadan during the summertime. As most of us know, Ramadan like moves back about 10 days every year, which means like over our lifetime we're gonna have some like hot days, cold days, some longer time fasting, and some shorter time fasting as well. And today I'm joined with Ahmet as well. Ahmet, for you, which Ramadan feels harder, like summer or winter?
Okay, so
hmm
today's conversation is going to be about summer Ramadan or winter Ramadan. So I have genuinely, personally, not experienced any winter Ramadan before, because I'm like 24, and every single Ramadan
Yeah,
that I
but
had,
what about last
it
year?
was
What
like they
about
were
last year?
on
It's pretty close, like almost
usually.
getting there, right?
Yeah, we're almost getting there. I feel like, days are gonna be shorter, so shorter fasting times. It's definitely gonna affect. It's definitely going to be easier for everybody, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's going to be colder. It's not going to be, hot. So
Hot, yeah.
drinking water is not going to be that much of an issue. Um, I feel like summertime, and I grew up in Antalya, summers are like summers, like
Yeah, yeah.
real hot in
Mm-hmm.
Antalya. So I was a kid when I was like, I don't know, like 15, 16 years old, or like even 11 or 12, Those
Sure.
days are like insanely long. And my mom would make me, fast for the whole day. Like, I remember, I don't know what is it called in English, but in Turkish, we say,
Oh, you mean technology?
oh, yeah, technology.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so this
Yes.
is yeah, this is like where kids that are growing up, they're not like of age yet, they're not like required to fast, but parents, want to introduce fasting to their kids early, so they fast until noon. Like
Yes.
from the
Yes.
time they wake up until noon, and they do sahur with their family just to like, feel it out before they're actually required to do it. Yeah, go
That
ahead.
is correct. Yeah. So that's how I started as well. Even then, those like fasting until noon, it literally felt like so long for me.
Yeah. Mhm.
And personally, I'm not that of a thirsty guy. Like, I don't get thirsty easily, so
Yeah.
it was a plus for me. But um, yeah, summer fastings in Antalya, it's like it's different. You have to be built different too. So, what about you, bro? What are your some experiences?
Yeah, so for me, I grew up in Bodrum, which is like a very hot climate as well in Turkey, and like in Florida. So it was
Yeah.
very hot and humid. Uh, but yeah, for sure, summer was way hotter for me. You fast around like 14 to 15 hours a day maybe, and
Yeah.
especially when you're young, like you go to school, then there's like lunch break or something, there's like PE, right? So you wanna go out there, have fun with your friends, they're
Yeah.
like all playing sports or
And
something. You don't wanna be like left out.
yeah, and
So
you don't want to sacrifice your PA class just because you're
PE
fasting. Like
class, yeah, exactly.
you just want to go out play football or whatever, but after that you're just done, bro. Like, I remember playing games like that, and whenever I go back home, I'm like, Mom, I need water, Like, it's stupid, but
Yeah,
it was fun, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like after you go home, it takes forever for Maghrib. Like you wait and wait, wait and wait. It takes too long. But of course, I mean, I guess I can say winters are easier, like physically. You're
Yeah.
like less thirsty. and the days just feels faster, especially if you have like class in the morning, for example, or if you have a job, like you go to school from 9 and get out at 3, for example. Then Maghrib is like at 5. It's only like 2 hours, like, and you're like traveling, like transportation, you're in the car or something, or you had to like get groceries quick, and you're like, oh, it's already Maghrib, like we're already gonna break our fast, right?
Yeah.
But another thing I wanted to talk about, like not just physically, like Ramadan being harder to fast, uh, but yeah, like summer Ramadan, the Tarawih, like the prayer we do during Ramadan, is gonna be very late, right? Let's say iftar is like 8:30, and then they do Tarawih maybe like 9:30 or 10 or something like that, and it takes like hour and a half. Then you're like almost sacrificing some sleep, you know. So
Yeah.
and like it's gonna be like later when you get home, and then you have to wake up earlier as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say it's definitely harder, but winter time again, kind of like same, like repeating the same thing. But iftar is gonna be way earlier. Then you have so much time to do tarawih. Then you pray tarawih, you come back home, you have time to chill. Then you can go to bed in time, like no problem. Then you have school or work the next day, and it's just like feels like a normal day. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's different for people who goes to school because you know in summertime you don't go to school, so you're free. You can
Yeah.
actually stay home all day and do nothing. I mean, not that we encourage that, but if you are working, right? You work throughout the day. Uh, doesn't matter if it's winter time or summertime, right? So it's definitely harder in the
Yeah.
summertime for the people who work, right? But if you're
Yeah.
if you're a student, I feel like summers are a little bit easier, maybe in that sense, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Also, like on the topic we are right now, I think about this as well. Like Ramadan is not supposed to be like easy every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it's difficult, you build like the patience, you build like the strength, you build like dedication in a way, like or your discipline. I mean, like, and that's what we're supposed to do, like during Ramadan. That's what Ramadan is trying to teach you. To be honest,
Yeah.
that's the whole point of it. So it's not supposed to be easy, but the challenge is accepted.
Yeah, that is correct. Yep, yep, yep. Also, I feel like if you're fasting, when it's like not hot, when
Hmm.
it's cold, I feel like you can focus on the things that you're supposed to do during Ramadan. So, let's say reading Quran or
True.
reading
True. Yeah.
tafsir or like anything like ibadat wise, you can focus on it more. I feel like that really affects and you can be like way productive than you would be in summertime.
Hmm. Yeah. Also, I think it's important to think about like, the purpose always stays the same, like you mentioned. It's
Yeah.
gonna be about like focusing on our ibadah, reading Quran maybe, or doing stuff like this. It's not gonna Ramadan is not just a time that comes and goes, like, and we don't do anything about it. Um, and also, I would like to mention, like, my dad used to always say this: the harder it is on you, the more the reward,
Yeah.
and you always remember the hardest ones. Like that's where you make the memories, like the good memories as well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I started with, those long summer Antalya fasting times.
Yeah,
Because when
exactly.
you say that, like that's what I remember, you know.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today, guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of Ramadan Radio. The days might be shorter this winter, but the goal is gonna be the same for Ramadan.
Yes, let's not forget to read Quran and smile more because that's also sunnah, right?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. See you
Ramadan
guys later.
Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak.